It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
It seems like they're planned, right?
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can
Contradictions surrounding all of them.
them.
Okay.
Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
We have more clues about Taka, yes. Let's do it. Okay, let's start discussing what happened to Taka. And we do have more stuff about him. Broken wristwatch. And Monokuma number 3.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after? We already know what order they were
No,
in.
I don't think. Taka didn't come last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious.
No.
After.
Yes, it is being used to mislead us.
So, regarding Taka's, I wonder if he, or perhaps it was after. We already know.
No, we
what
don't
order
know. Taka didn't come last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the
Justice Hammer.
Ah, crap. Shoot! I mean, there is a contradiction. It's just that,
So, regarding Taka's death.
crap. I'm gonna have to read these once again. Because of that, for one blow to the head, thought they were both killed with a similar weapon. That is true. We also have the Yasuhiro's message. Not that this hero, meet in dining hall, is all it says. And the other one is the broken wristwatch. Just past 6 o'clock, it was confirmed that as of late last night, blah blah blah. Okay.
I wonder if he died before,
yes.
or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in.
Yasuhiro's message, broken wristwatch.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the
The
Justice
numbering.
Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed while Taka's death.
See? So it's obvious Taka came. So, regarding Taka, I wonder if he died before.
Is it a thing of that I have to memorize?
Know what order they were killed in.
The thing, Taka came last, blah blah blah. No.
Because of the numbering of the Justice
Okay.
Hammers.
It's true that
Yes,
Hifumi
yes,
was
yes, yes.
killed
Okay,
while Taka's
let's
death.
test this one out because I think this is a memorization one. The numbering doesn't really go. Yes, exactly. It's not like that. The numbering is not dictating the order of the events on the hammers. Exactly. Hammers were used in the same order, same numbers. Exactly.
In the same order as their numbers.
Exactly.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
Exactly.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before
That is
Hifumi?
exactly what I think.
Okay then.
Oh.
Let's see the proof.
Yes, there was something, and it is the wristwatch. But this is not gonna be that easy, right? Look at that! Then I need an eye. Can I get an eye? A wrist? Can I get an eye? Can I get an eye? Can I get an eye? Man! Okay. Now I need an S. W, T, get a C and an H. There it is. A wristwatch. Got it as soon as possible. There we go. Exactly, Taka's wristwatch.
See? Look! It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
That's the point that I was trying to make before, but forgot. You have to prove first that you have to say first that hammers weren't used in order, and then you point out that the wristwatch is indication enough. So. The bedtime for all the good little boys and girls.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, Then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
Yes.
That would be his official time of death.
The real one.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked
Exactly.
this morning.
At least an hour
Which happened
before
around
Celeste
7.
was attacked.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
So
That simple
the
fact
alibi
still
stuff
has
before 7 a.m. is all out the
made
window.
Wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
Indeed.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size.
To mislead us.
That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Yes.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibi
The exact wording and all.
out the window.
Thank you, Kyoko.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
So it's anyone's
That may
game.
be true in the case of Taka's murder.
Mm-hmm.
But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
Except for 2 people at that point.
Him, at least, we're all safe.
Mm-hmm. At that point,
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we
Hiro and Kyoko were the only ones that don't have alibis.
Then we all ran down to the nurse's office. That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Kind of.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something.
Hiro,
then
don't be
played it
stupid.
Later on.
If that's true, where's the
Yeah, we would have found something in the nurse's office, or at least a garbage can.
Making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
Indeed.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared.
Hmm.
When his body vanished from the nurse's office,
Time for flashback.
Hina and I
Oh,
were in the bathroom
I was mistaken.
together,
Okay.
while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct?
Correct.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Because Hifumi had gone missing. Yes, yes.
Well, don't
Everything
forget,
is right up to there.
out in the equipment room the
Oh
whole
god.
time.
That's true.
Then what if Genocide Jill did it?
As she said, she was passed out. And we still found her in the
Even if
equipment
she could
room.
pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
Exactly.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Indeed.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
Thanks for the confirmation, Jill.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies.
I don't think it's that
On
impossible.
the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
Hmm.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
Probably on how?
So instead of who,
Yes.
I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
Indeed. Hifumi was quite big, so
That's
moving
true.
him would have been
We
quite hard
searched
from the
everywhere,
first to the third
but
floor.
we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing.
That's
And
probably the
according
biggest
to what
mystery,
Celeste
apart from
said-
who did it. Exactly, no more than a minute or two.
His body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight
Wasn't
from
it?
the first
Isn't it
floor
supposed
up
to be
to
she
the
and Hina?
third
It doesn't
in that
matter.
short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What?
Well,
If the dead body were to move itself.
huh.
The dead
I-
body moved on its own?
No, it's not ghosts, Hero. It's not ghosts.
I don't
think it has anything to do with the occult.
Exactly.
I think what she's implying is
that Hifumi was not
Hifumi
dead.
was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was
Mm-hmm.
alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply
That would explain it
walked out on his
perfectly,
own?
and no one would have had to move
I
him.
mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
Well, he was kind of still alive when Hina started crying over his body, so I don't think it's that impossible.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office,
Mm-hmm.
there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Yes.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest
But
of
we
us.
did only hear it
Hifumi's
once.
dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
But
Are we really
Takas was
so
found
sure
at almost
about
the same time.
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
I think so. No, I think
Are you
we're
saying
being
that
misled
when we
again.
first found Hifumi in the nurse's
What was
office,
Celeste's account again? I think yeah, only 1 minute. Yeah, okay. So that doesn't have a bearing on this.
there's a chance
He was actually still alive.
No,
Ah, crap.
it is
I missed that.
impossible.
Hifumi was dead.
And you know that surely you heard the body discovered. Hifumi's
Dead body had been found.
And that is why the
Are
announcement.
we really
And
so sure that
give
maybe
us
the
the
announcement was
ammunition.
intended to signal someone else's discovery?
Yes, someone else's discovery. And that should be used to break
Are
the
you
other one.
saying that when we first there's a chance he was actually
No, Hifumi was dead.
And you know
Uh-huh.
that
Surely you
And
heard the body
time
discovery
for
announcement of Hifumi's
shoot the
dead
thing.
body.
Ah, no! Ah! I forgot. I had to shoot it and then do the thing. All right, let's hear it again. Let's hear it all again. Okay. One, two. Shoot that. We have to shoot a lot of those in order to get a trophy.
Surely you heard the body discovery and Hifumi's
And there we
dead
go.
body had been.
Someone else's discovery. It should have been at the same time, but we only heard it once, and it was to signal Taka's body discovery announcement.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made?
Of course
I'm sorry, I
it was.
skipped a little bit of
The
dialogue.
announcement played right after we discovered his body.
I think you're confused.
But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right.
Yes.
It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there
Yes.
somewhere.
This is probably not what Monokuma
Deeply
wanted.
confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
Yes.
First of all, if two bodies had been found, there really should have been two announcements.
Exactly.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
I don't think so.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I
Because it
can't
would give
go
away
into
the
too
case,
much
right?
detail, but what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
I don't think that
actually,
actually
that
is
was
what we're asking Hero. Yes.
He said it's only broadcast
For the first
when
time.
the body is discovered for
Mhm.
the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
Exactly. And we did
That's
hear the
true,
announcement
then why was
twice.
the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later
Mhm.
on?
Exactly. We heard the body
Yes.
discovery announcement
When we
twice.
found both of the bodies. Exactly. And the second time was when we found the bodies in the repository.
We heard it a second time in
Mhm.
the repository when we rediscovered the two bodies.
Yes.
It didn't seem weird at the time. but it contradicts what Monokuma.
I'm sorry, I skipped a little bit of dialogue again.
Rediscovering both
Makoto
bodies,
speaks really
the
slowly.
announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality,
We were discovering Hifumi's body for the first time.
Two dead bodies were rediscovered. One of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
We were being
So
misled.
when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's
That
just
seems
part
to be the case.
There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Yes. It should serve as proof.
Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
No. No, Jill.
That is the worst logic
Yes.
I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
No, I do think so.
Okay then, let's take another look at the
I do
events
believe that
surrounding
there's
the
something that can
discovery
prove
of
it.
his body.
And we do have it.
Then it
You were
should
actually there
be
when we
clear
discovered
whether
it,
he was really alive
Celeste.
or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
There is. Alright, time to show it off. We do have a piece of evidence, and we got it from the nurse's office. Hifumi's glasses. Okay, it's definitely not Hifumi's glasses in itself, in and of itself, but yes. If you come over here, Hifumi's glasses, when they were first found in the nurse's office, Hifumi's glasses were covered in blood. However, when they were next seen in the repository, they were completely clean.
The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the
Nobody
nurse's
cleaned them up on the nurse's office.
And
That's
then,
a
while
fact.
me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
That is a
And
fact.
The next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
Yes.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned,
No. Oh, well, I should probably just wait and listen before I finish
Well,
off
here's one thing we-
my
the
health.
first time we
Alright,
found
so up
Hifumi's
to that
body,
point, everything's
his body
correct.
disappeared.
And the next time we
Okay.
saw his body, it was in the
but when you compare his body before, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable.
There was no notable... Oh, okay. If I had just waited like 2 more seconds. There you go. There was one other difference, and it's the fact that the glasses were clean.
There was one clear difference
Indeed.
between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His
Yes.
glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
Yes. The glasses were cleaned,
When we found
and
Hifumi in the nurse's
the only
office,
way to
his
clean
glasses
some
were covered
glasses is
blood.
with cloth.
But when we found him again
And there was
later in
no
the
sign of
repository,
cloth being stained by blood except for one piece,
They were
which was thrown
spotted.
away.
And I found the item he used to wipe
Indeed.
them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
It was the glasses cleaning cloth. Yep.
It was a
It's good that we're recovering a little bit
glasses
of
featuring a
health. I
certain
made
cartoon
mistakes that I
mascot.
shouldn't have made.
One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should
Pudgy
make
Pudgy
things
Princess.
clear. This piece of
Yes.
cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right?
Right.
Whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was
Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess.
from Demon Angel.
How'd you memorize the name of that anime? I could not remember it for the life of me.
Anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the
Mm-hmm.
only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using
Byakuya.
a tiny piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is
Of
all
course.
I need to keep my
And Jill.
hands clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is...
I'm saying that
What
Hifumi
I'm saying
willfully
is,
went
the blood on
to the
his glasses
repository.
was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
pretty much no one else knew about the cloth existing.
Other than the glass's owner.
Yeah, they didn't clean anything else.
And it must have been him, right?
So let's assume
It should have been
that
him.
He was still alive in the nurse's office. He
Okay.
pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see.
Just so that he can see.
Stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the
Mm-hmm.
impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then,
Indeed.
if he was just pretending to be dead,
Then it could have been him.
what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
No. There were blood packs in the
The
fridge.
fridge in the nurse's office contains packs
Mhm.
of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He
Mhm.
figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere.
Kind of.
Crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot.
Yeah, he did go crazy with it.
And if Hifumi was still alive,
I guess if he didn't do that, then it would have been suspicious that no blood was on his glasses.
It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Yes. It was Hifumi. Could have been Taka because Taka was dead pretty much
While we were all gathered in
hours
Taka's
before we
office,
discovered the
we
body,
went to
so
the
it couldn't have been
equipment
him.
room and took Taka's body.
That also
Yes.
explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was
Because
locked.
Hifumi entered and then...
Well,
Yes, the door was
after
locked.
the bodies disappeared,
Hifumi entered and locked it from the
looking for
inside
them,
so
right?
no one else could get in.
So me and Sakura
That would
headed
explain
to
it
the
perfectly.
repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository
Mhm.
door can only be locked from the inside. Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw
Mhm.
his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in
Yes,
this
he was one of
case.
the assailants.
He was one of the assailants.
And it does seem that there had to have been
That
another
means
person.
He took part in the murders.
I just
Yes.
can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Please do. Please do.
There's more?
Every piece of evidence is welcome.
The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off
Yes.
of Taka's lifeless body?
It had to have been the note on Hifumi.
I got it!
Yes.
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Yes.
Hidden note?
That's right.
Surprisingly
He had
enough.
it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his...
Come on, Hina. This isn't the time, Jill.
Yes.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now.
You shouldn't have said it
Take a
like
look
that,
at what the
Sakura.
note says.
Read the note. But I don't think.
Wait, this one's
Yes,
a little different.
it should be a little bit
Note
different.
said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't
Exactly.
the
It isn't
one
the same
killer.
one, but it's pretty similar.
Same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another
Mhm.
and that person could only have been...
And it had to have been Taka.
That's right!
By the time it just makes sense.
Killer used
Taka
this
was
note to draw out
was
Taka and murder him.
asked to go at 6 a.m. at the equipment room, which is where he was found dead, and his watch broke at 6 a.m. So
Had that letter, right?
yes, Hifumi had the letter.
Drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy.
Why are you calling him TikTok and Huffy? Yes, TikTok has to have been Taka, and Huffy has to have been Hifumi.
Is Hifumi, right?
Why must you ruin it every time?
Jeez. Yeah, I kind of agree. Let's just keep discussing it. Indeed, so Taka was lured with the same note, except to the equipment room at 6. Broken wristwatch. I think that's pretty much what we're gonna be getting. The broken wristwatch again.
Then the person it was intended
Yes.
for must have been Huggy.
It could not have been that.
But remember what
No
the
last
note
time on
said.
that.
What time did
Yes.
it say to meet?
6 a.m.
You are correct, Sakura. It's 6 a.m.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter though.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
Nope. It does have to do with TikTok. He died at that time. So if he was lured at that time and he died at that time, then it makes sense that it was him that was lured out at that time.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yes, there has to have been. There has to have been a
The note
connection.
said to meet at 6 a.m.
Indeed, it said to meet at 6.
The time Taka was murdered. You've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more.
Correct.
Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
In the equipment room.
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Indeed.
Well,
And the fact that Hifumi had it and hid it then shows that he was the one that met him there?
Then someone used
Thank
that
you.
note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way
You should
out.
just be thankful that you weren't killed.
They gave the note to Taka. What was Hifumi doing with it?
stuffed down his pants, no less.
Most likely.
We can just skip about the
Stole it off
pants
Taka's
part.
corpse after he died.
Huh? He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Okay. Sure, I have proof. Kiyotaka's scrap paper.
I got it.
If Taka also had a piece of that paper, and because rigor mortis was already set in, then
If I'm
Yes.
right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is...
from the note.
I knew it! It fits
Mhm.
perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then
You should have done that
Taka's
before,
scrap
just to make
and
sure.
Hifumi's note.
Yup. They're from the same piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note.
And the handwriting on this is the same as in the blueprints.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
You did.
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly.
So he
Which
was
proves
involved.
that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. I
After
agree.
seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact,
I think you're just being led by us.
the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
My
Sorry.
god, Hero.
No.
Thank you, Makoto.
When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was
Truly and completely dead,
completely
except
dead.
not completely because he came back to
The
life.
second body discovery announcement proves that.
But yeah, he is dead now.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
Indeed, the
killed in
true
the
killer for this
repository.
case.
So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the
Indeed.
repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other
Correct.
words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Gee, Jill, what the frick?
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what
I
might
don't
that
know if it's... Okay,
The weapon
fine.
they
Tell us
used
what
to
it
kill
is.
Hifumi.
The weapon.
The weapon?
Hmm.
Yeah, because I mean, According
It was
to the
just a similar
Monokuma
one, right?
file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all.
Mm-hmm.
But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office
that's right.
equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the
Well, we
culprit
did
would
find
have to
something
grab
else.
one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it.
That's right, actually. Okay, Hero, you actually did something good this time.
Risky for him?
I'm surprised.
Yeah, they could have been
It
seen.
seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
It's packed in there
I'm not pleased that I sound a little bit like Byakuya, but I'm quite surprised as well.
The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if
But not the same
hammers were
ones.
already laying around those other rooms,
So the question is, how could the culprit have
Because
gotten their
Hifumi
hands on
died
either of the
after
hammers?
moving Taka's body.
Personally, I haven't a clue. So which hammer was used to attack Celeste?
Number one.
or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too.
Yes.
And I don't think either one
They
is
are
big
pretty
enough to kill
small. They
someone.
can be used to harm people, but I don't think killing is what they can be used for.
Then...
Uh-huh.
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
Well, there could have been a Justice Hammer number
I
5.
don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
so then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
I think we do have an answer for that. We have to find the truth, and we did find another thing that was used, and it was suspiciously clean, which is the spotless hammer. All right,
What was used to kill Hifumi?
what was used to kill?
Justice
Okay,
Hammer 3?
no, not number 3,
Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
not number 4.
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody
Probably
witness
didn't
them
move.
carrying it?
It's not that they
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5.
Justice Hammer 5.
Check out
Yes.
murdergear.com/hammertime for more info.
Murdergear.com slash hammer time. That is hilarious.
It had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
Not exactly.
No, that's wrong.
Not exactly, Hero. It wasn't technically a Justice Hammer, and even though I do believe that Genocide Jill is onto
The weapon
something,
wasn't a Justice Hammer at all. No, it was something
it was
completely different.
kind of completely different, but at the same time, very similar.
Specifically,
A hammer from the repository, which is
the character
exactly the
easily
same,
used
but
that to
different.
kill Hifumi.
It wasn't painted as a Justice
All
Hammer.
the hammers in the repository were covered in
Mhm.
flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Yeah,
And the
as
reason
if
it
to
had been
hide,
scrubbed clean
as if to hide
was
the
most
fact that there
likely
was a
because
murder
it was
weapon
used to commit
there.
murder. If the hammer got
Yeah.
covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off.
Which is
I'd also like to
Definitely-
point out that the
definitely a
repository
thing
has
that happened.
all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones,
and a lot of the big
even
ones
some
are missing.
flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
Yes, I agree.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
It would also
So
explain why it
Hifumi
was
moved
very
Taka's body to the repository,
vague about it.
Or someone then used the hammer to kill him.
Whoever did
It
that
was hammer time.
true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Danganronpa.